Figuring out your next career step is a part time job on its own. You have to pause and reflect on what's not working in your current role and what you want out of your next step. You have to think about whether leaving now is really the right answer or if you should stay where you are till the next milestone. You have to talk to people, mentors for advice, peers for informational coffee chats, friends for brainstorming and support. You might want to do some quick experimenting and prototyping to test potential next steps before committing to something. And then once you've chosen a path, you actually have to network and apply and get referrals and prepare for interviews. And often, this whole process can open up an existential can of worms. You can find yourself asking huge questions like, what are my goals? What are my values? What am I even trying to do in my career? And am I even good at anything? If you are lucky enough to be able to take a sabbatical or brave enough to quit your job without having your next step figured out, then you have plenty of time to do all the things I just listed. But if you are trying to figure this out while still working your full time job, then there is a crucial first step that you need to take that high achievers almost always overlook. You need to create a downshifted operating model in your current job in order to create the time and the headspace to figure out what's next. I want you to imagine a kid on the monkey bars. What I'm telling you is you need to take one hand off the monkey bar that you're currently holding in order to reach for the next bar. I know that you don't want to take both hands off your current bar and drop into the unknown and hope you'll just grab the next bar on the way down. You don't want to do that. But you also can't keep both hands on the current bar that you're holding and then wonder why you're not making any progress towards what's next. You have to downshift where you are. You have to take one hand off the bar you're currently holding in order to reach for what's next. Now, I know you are used to giving 120% in every role you're in. And I know that giving any less than that feels so fundamentally against your nature that it physically sets your teeth on edge. I am this way too. But the reality is, you can't give 120% where you are and figure out what's next. There's just not enough time in the day or enough bandwidth in your brain to do it. And you're probably feeling this as you tell yourself you're going to make progress on the what's next question this week, but then all your what's next to do list tasks keep getting pushed and pushed in favor of the fire of the week at work. And you deserve to do full justice to getting clear and getting confident about what's next. You are the only one who's in charge of your career. If you drop a task at work, I guarantee you somebody else is going to pick it up and things will get figured out. If you drop your career planning, no one else can pick it up for you. If you downshift a bit at work, things might go slower by days or by weeks. But if you make a poorly thought out next step decision, that means at least a year or two of you being stuck in a role that you are not that excited about. Work is going to take as much of you as you give it. No one is going to tell you to deprioritize their requests and focus on yourself. They're only going to tell you the opposite. So if you don't consciously create and implement a downshifted operating model in your current job, you are going to be swept up in the current of everybody else's requests, and you're going to pick your head back up a year from now wondering why you're still in the same place. So what does that downshifted operating model even look like? That is the first thing I help my clients figure out. Come talk to me and let's get clear on exactly what you need to do to figure out your next career step. And then let's figure out how to create the time and the space for you to do it without making everyone at your job mad at you. And I promise you, you have way more room to downshift without pissing anyone off than you think. And then let's fill the extra time you've created with the most high value reflections, conversations, and experiments so that you can get clarity, conviction, and momentum on your next career step as fast as humanly possible. I've done this so many times for myself and for my clients. I know I can get it done for you as well. So come talk to me and let's get started. The link to book a free consult call with me is above. Or if you're listening on Instagram, it's at the link in bio. Or if you're listening on the podcast, it's in the episode description.